we'll review the video management at first. Okay, here. Oh yeah, I didn't share my screen with you. And you see, just in our assignment, we have used the function choose video. Here, the applet uses WeChat choose video to shoot a video or select a video from the phone album and return the temporary file path of the video. Here we have a description of object parameters. We have the source tab, the album, select a video from, we select a video from the album, and the camera uses the camera to shoot. The parameter comprised is to decide whether to comprise the select video source file, and the default value is true. Now we have the max duration, the maximum recording time of a video in seconds, supports up to 60 seconds. We have the parameter success. The interface is successfully called and the temporary file path of the video file is returned. We have the parameter fail, the callback function for interface call failure. We have the parameter complete, a callback function at the end of the interface call and execute whether the call is successful or not. Here is for this method choose video. And the success return parameter description is like here. We have the temp file path, the temporary file path of the selected video, duration to show the duration of the selected video, size, the data size of the selected video, height to return the length of the selected video, width of the video, the selected video. And we should pay attention that the video obtained by WeChat choose video can only be used temporarily during the startup of the applet. If we need to save persistently, we need to call this WeChat save file to save. And we can access it when the applet is started next time. Yeah. And another function is save video. The applet uses a WeChat save video to photo album to save the video to the system album. And it requires user authorization, scope, write photos album. And this interface is supported from the basic library, and the lower version needs to be compatible. Here we have a description of this object parameter. Yeah, you see we have parameters like file path, to show the video file path, and it can be a temporary file path or a permanent file path. We have the parameter success to callback function for successful interface call and returning string type parameter to indicate the call result. Fail callback function or for interface call failure. Complete callback function at the end of the interface call. For the video component control, the applet uses WeChat create video context to create and return the video context object. The video context is bound to a video component through video. Yeah. here is video ID. Yeah, and our video component can be operated through it. And in the custom component, the second parameter is passed into the component instance this to operate the video component in the component. And the method description of the video context object is shown here in this table. You see we have these methods: play, pause, seek, send 弹幕, playback rate, request for screen, exit, for screen. Yeah, we have the parameter. Yeah, you see here the method play to indicate play, pause, seek to jump to the specified position, send 弹幕. Yeah, you see we have tried these methods in the exercise. We can send beverage 弹幕 contains two attributes, text and color. Text we use the input component, and color we have used a random function to generate color randomly. Playback rate to set double speed playback, and it is supported magnifications like this. We have the request for screen to enter the full screen, and we can pass in the direction parameter. We have the exit full screen to exit full screen. Yeah, we have already tried this example in the last class. The integrated application of video management of mini program media API. Yeah, yeah, you see here as showing our last lecture. Normally we have 3 parts in, yeah, normally we have 3 parts in Weixin ML. Here we have 3 buttons here. Yeah, button and video component to control the video, select to display video. Yeah, normally we use the, yeah, we have used the customized choose video function here, and 3 mini buttons to play, pause, and save video. Then we have the input, yeah, here, input and button to input 弹幕 content and send the 弹幕. Yeah, we have also band type to customize the functions here as band input blur and band send 弹幕. Then we have also, yeah, we have also created an object, a video object, video context in onload function in the JS file to play and pause the video. And then in this, yeah, here, yeah, you see, at first it's like this. When we choose, when we click the button, choose video, then we will have this effect to make video right now, or to select a video from the phone album. Yeah, here it's after selecting our video. Then we have a preview photo here. And we can see the duration here. Yeah, you see the duration. And then here we have the send demo. You see here we have multiple demo records with random colors. And this one is to save the video. Here is the it's what we see in the last lecture. And now we'll see the next content is the camera management. The athlete can use WeChat create camera context to create and return the camera context object, which will be bound to the camera component of the page, through which the corresponding camera component can be operated. And here we have the syntax format. Pay attention that a page can only have one camera component. And in the custom component, the parameter is passed into the component instance this to operate the camera component in the component. Here, we have a method list of the camera context object. Here we have three methods: take photo, start record, and stop record. Take photo is to take a picture, and we can specify the quality and return the picture if it succeeds. We have start record to start recording, stop record to end the video, and we return to the cover and video if successful. The object parameter of take photo is shown here. We have four objects, four parameters or four attributes. We have the quality to indicate the image quality. The value is high, normal, low, and the default is normal. The parameter success to is the callback function for successful interface call. The fail attribute, the callback function for interface call failure, and the parameter complete to note callback function at the end of the interface call. And we execute this whether the call is successful or not. Yeah, here we have the corresponding object parameter list of start record and for stop record. For start record, we have these four attributes. Success to note is callback function for successful interface call. Fail, callback function for interface call failure. Complete, the callback function at the end of the interface call, and it execute whether the call is successful or not. Time out callback. The video will end when it exceeds 30 seconds or the page is on hide. And we have these parameters for stop record, parameter success, callback function for successful interface call, fail, callback function for interface call failure, complete, callback function at the end of the interface call, and execute whether the call is successful or not. Yeah, you see here we have an example, which is a simple application of the mini program media API camera management. Yeah, you see the effect here. The first one, here the first is the initial effect. and we want to record or we want to take a picture, we need to ask the permission of the camera visit. Then if we click, we need to give the permission and we start recording. It's like this. And normally we can record 30 seconds at most. Yeah, here is when we stop recording, we have this effect. And yeah, you see when after stopping recording, we have our video play here. And we can play this video. Yeah, here are the effects. Now, yeah, okay. We may try this together. Oh, sorry, I need to open. Yeah, okay. I'll close this project. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you see, before I have set it as a background audio, then it can play each time it play. Yeah, each time it play automatically. For camera, oh, sorry, camera management. Then as usual, we give another, not necessary. And then we use the camera component. We set the device position is bike. We set the flash. We close the flash, put it off. The style, as we say, we can set the width of it. We set it as 1%, 100%. The height of the video. Sorry. The height of it, we can give 300 pixels, for example. This is the style. Then to remember, we need a button to click to show open or start or end recording. Yeah, if it is recording, we need to show stop recording. See, if it is recording, then yeah, if it is recording, we set a primary button, the green one, and bind tab is stop record. We stop recording. And if else. Then we have the start recording. That means if it is not recording, then we need to set a button start recording. And we set the video. Sorry. Hidden. We need to give the source of it. Here it's for Weixin ML. And then in JS file, we need to set this function. We need to define this function. Oh yeah, you see here, as before we have used too many src source, so we may set another variable name, source for record camera, for example. Okay, we set it like this. Then in JS file, in data, we need to give it's recording. By default, it's false. It's hidden true. Then we define the function start record. Sorry, start record function. Yeah, for start record. Yeah, in set data, we need to, if we start recording, then it's recording this variable need to turn to true. Also, is the item is always, it's true. Here, oh, sorry. Here, this variable should be put in brackets like this. And then we need to set, we need to use the Weixin start record. And here we need to set data. What we are set here is the same thing. We need to set. Oh yeah, you see here. In fact, here it's to sorry, it's this part. we start recording, and if timeout, then we need to go back. We need to stop recording. So we should think about this situation. Timeout, call back. Then we need to set data. In set data method recording, set as a false. Record camera. And video has it's hidden false. You see here is for this start recording function. And then we should also define the function stop recording. Yeah, we need to define this object. We need to define it in the onload function. WeChat create camera context. Okay, it's okay. And we continue to define our stop recording function. Similarly, in this function, we need to see each time we stop record, we need to do different things. If it is successful, then we have to set data. We have to set is a recording as false. We have to set the source of record camera. We have to set is hidden. Yeah. Don't forget to add comma here. Then it's okay. Yeah, you see, here is the effect. And then we can start recording. Oh yeah, here with my my PC, it doesn't work. I'm my camera, I've disabled it, but you can try to compare it with your phone and you will see the effect. You see, oh, it's slow loading. Yeah, you see, with our phone, we can stop recording and we can start recording, and later if we stop recording, it can show the video directly. Yeah, here is this example. Yeah, so you see in this example, we have used, yeah, okay. Yeah, in WeChat ML, we have used the camera and a camera component and a video component to display camera and to preview or display the recording video. We have two buttons here. Respectively for start and stop recording. And these two buttons, they use WeChat if and WeChat else property to make sure that each time we need only to display one of them. Yeah, and the corresponding functions are start recording and stop. Yeah, start record and stop record. In JS file, yeah, initially we we hide the stop recording button and the video component, and on unload function we have created we have created this object CTX context to manage the record of our video. Start record and start record. Here we have this function here. Start record function. In this function, you see we can trigger the display here. And when we start recording, we are set its recording. And we'll see, we'll trigger the display of stop recording button and we record, we process recording. And if the recording is more than 30 seconds, then record will be stopped. And stop record, this function, it is triggered. When it triggers, it will stop the recording, and we use set data method to update the temp video path to the video component. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, you see, okay, sorry, we are back. Here we have analyzed this project, how to realize this effect. It is yeah, here is the end of the 6th chapter. Yeah, the chapter for the media management. And now we'll continue with the data cache. Sorry. Data API. In this chapter, we'll look at these contents. Yeah, we'll look at the local cache, the data storage, data collection, storage information acquisition, data deletion, and data clear. Sorry, do you want to have a break of 10 minutes or we'll continue?
I think we should continue, Lao Shi.
Okay,
Just continue, Lash.
Okay, thank you. Ayan, Malala. You see here we have 6 parts for this chapter: local cache, data storage, data collection, storage information, acquisition, and data deletion and data clear. So normally after seeing this chapter, we'll know these things. So we'll begin by the local cache. Sorry. For this one, for this local cache, sorry. In order to improve the convenience of use, the same applet allows each user to individually store data within 10 megabytes in the local device. And these data, they are called the local cache of the applet. Developers, as us, we can use the data cache API to set, obtain, and clean up the local cache. As we show in the previous page, you see here. Here we have these contents. The local cache of the applet is isolated in the user dimension. So assuming that there are two users, A and B, sharing the same device, user A cannot read the relevant data of user B, and vice versa. We should pay attention that the local cache of the applet is only used for the convenience of the user. And if the user's device has insufficient storage space, WeChat will clear the local cache that has been used for the longest time. So you see, it's not recommended to store all key information locally to avoid insufficient storage space or equipment replacement. Yeah, you see, it is as the local cache is not not permanent, so it's not. It is better to store key information in permanent memory space. There are currently 5 types of data cache APIs, including the data storage, retrieval, deletion, and emptying, and storage information retrieval. Each category is divided into 2 ways of writing asynchronous and synchronous functions. Here we have the specific content shown in this table. And in this table, you see some function name has synchro like this. It means it comes from the first 4 letters of the English word synchronization, which means synchronization. So excuse me. Okay. So you see these functions with the word sync in the data cache API, they are all synchronous functions. Otherwise, they are asynchronous functions. So you see, we have one asynchronous, one synchronous. We have 5 pairs of functions here. And in each pair, we have a synchronous method and a asynchronous method. Now, sorry, we haven't seen this in detail. And you see these 5 pairs. Set storage is the data storage. Get storage is data acquisition. Get storage information is to acquire or get storage information. Remove storage is the data deletion. Clear storage is data clearing. Then we'll see the data storage here. As we have seen in the table, for the data storage, we use set storage. So either synchronous or asynchronous. Yeah. Here, the applet uses the asynchronous interface set storage to store the data in the specified key in the local cache. Here we have the description for this object parameter. Yeah, we have the parameter key to note the specified key in the local cache. Data to see what needs to be stored. Success, which is the callback function for successful interface call. Fail is the callback function for interface call failure. Complete is the callback function for the end of the interface call, and it executes whether the call is successful or not. And pay attention, if the specified key already exists, the new data will overwrite the content corresponding to the original key. Here we have a sample code format of set storage. You see the key and the value, they are in quotation marks, and they can be replaced with other text content required by the developer. In the function here, we have functions success, fail, and complete. They can be omitted. Yeah, they are not required in this set storage method. As key and data, they are essential. Here we have a simple application of set storage of the small program data caching API. Yeah. Yeah, pay attention. Here we use asynchronous. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, here we use the asynchronous set storage. I think we can put it where did I put them? I'll put it in demos. Yeah. Okay, in demos. I may add another picture. I'm sorry. I'll add another page here. It's better to add another page in this. Oh, sorry. It's better to add another page here as it is. Yeah, as it is better to see it. So we'll add a page. Normally I have put it in demos. Yeah, it should be in demos. I have put this one. Yeah, we'll put it in demos here. Okay, data APIs. We need to put this as our we need to set this in in JSON file here. Okay. Sorry. I need to go back there. Like this one as a compilation mode. Okay, this new page is added. And then in this data API WeChat, we need to set it. As usual, we can send we can get our name, a title, set storage, yeah, set storage. Okay, it's okay. Set storage application. Okay. And then we set similarly, we put our demo box. We set another title here. We can get our, yeah. 微信 set storage asynchronous. Is it right? Is it written like this? Asynchronous. Yeah. Storage. Okay. Let me just put it like this as a title. And then what we'll do is to get two input component. The first one is key. Yeah, we have already seen the object attributes before. We have key and data. For key, we can, oh, sorry. Placeholder. I put please enter key. Oh, what's wrong? And then we set the bind input, key input. Yeah, another similarly, we set for data. And here is data input. Surely we need to define these functions in JS file. Yeah, we can set our button here. Normally we use the primary tab button, bind tab, set storage. data storage. Okay. For the moment, we set it like this. Yeah, and then we need to go to the JS file. Yeah. Okay. Firstly, we need to set the key and data in this data part. By default, sorry. Oh, what I have done. By default, it's empty. Key and data. And then, as we say, we have bind type two. Oh, yeah, 3 functions. Key input. We need to get the detail value of the function. But data input is similar. Yeah, here instead of key, we use data here. Then another function, set data. No, sorry, set storage. Yeah, do you remember we have bound this? We have bound this function to the button. Oh no, not WeChat. Set storage. And in this one, the function. In this function, what we need to do, key, we need to define. And we need to check, as key cannot be empty. We need to check it if the length of key if it is 0, shows that we need to say key can not be empty. We have the icon. We set it as, here is if the length is 0, else we can set storage. Yeah. Data, we can put this data. And for key, we can just set key here. We don't need a quotation, sorry. We don't need a quotation. We can just set the key. Okay. We'll see the effect. Yeah, you see here, we have shown this one. Here we have the key and the data here. Oh, there is an error. I forgot to put a comma here. Okay, it's okay now. We can enter a key. Can you see if we just like this, we cannot, we have said, yeah, have you seen it? Key cannot be empty. If we enter something and we, yeah, and we store it, then we need to check the storage panel here. You see this storage panel. By default, we have the logs, and then we have an FSD without value. Yeah, that's why here is empty, and here we show FSD. If we write something else like admin, and then we write 1, 2, 3 here, and you see we store it, and here it's shown admin 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here. And don't forget to check it in storage panel. Yeah. So you see in this example, we have used 2 input components, each to enter the key and the data value. And then we use the button component to submit the data. And in JS file, yeah, by default, we have set key and data empty to wait for the updating. Yeah, wait for updating. And then we use key input and data input to gate the content of these 2 input box. Then we update them in the data properties. And we use this set storage, this function to gate the updated key. And then, we need to identify if the key is empty, then we need to do like a warning, a reminder. If it is not empty, we need to use set storage to store it asynchronously. Yeah. Here is this this example. Then we'll see synchronous data storage. The applet uses the synchronization set interface within set storage sync with key data to store the data value in the specified key in the local cache. And the parameter description is shown here in the table. We have key data here. Pay attention that if the specified key already exists, the new data will overwrite the content corresponding to the original key. And yeah, you see this key and data, they are both, for key, it's a string type. For data, it's either a string or an object type. And the key is the specified key in the local cache. Data is what needs to be stored. Here is the parameter description. And then we have a sample code for this set storage synchronous method. You see the key and value in the quotation marks can be replaced with other text content prepared by the developer, and the chain cache structure can also be omitted. Here we have an example. A simple application of set storage synchronous of the small program data caching API. So do you want to try this one? It's it's similar with what we have seen before. Perhaps we'll leave 5 minutes for you to try this example. It's it's quite similar with asynchronous data storage.